What up, everybody? It's your boy Bars McFarland. Today I'm going to be reviewing Homeboy Sandman and Paul White's White Sand project. This is Homeboy Sandman's third EP with a third different producer. He's doing an EP series through Stone Throw where he signed, doing about 7, 8 tracks with different producers. So this one right here is with Paul White, who did a lot of work on Danny Brown's latest album. Um, Old. Almost said triple X on Old. Um, yeah, I'm a huge Homeboy Sandman fan. Have been since the Good Son album, which I have on vinyl over there. That was an amazing album. What drew me in about Homeboy Sandman initially is his weird cadences, his his flow, his delivery. He's lyrically, there's not many better than Homeboy Sandman, and yet he still has a, while he's monotone and some could say, if you're not into lyricism, would say boring. Um, his humor, his the way he articulates himself, the way he presents his words, is what really interests me about Homeboy Sandman. So I've been a fan for a long time. His last EP before this, All That I Hold Dear, was probably my least favorite Homeboy Sandman project. So I was a little worried going into this because I was just hoping that he kind of wasn't falling off anyway to me. But yeah, this album or EP is an amazing EP. It comes right in for the song "Fat Belly," where he kind of is talking about different food, and he talks about his relationship with women with food kind of, and he's like, I like my girl if her belly, my girl love me if my belly fat. I love her if her belly fat, but I would rather have her belly flat. Something like that. Just kind of shows like his whole wordplay, his witty wordplay, his comedic presence on the mic. But yeah, he talks about a lot of foods on there, and it's really dope the way that he flipped that. But my standout track has, without a doubt, is Echoes. Um, Prior to this, I wasn't the biggest Paul White fan. I thought he did a lot of good work, but I thought he did some. I didn't think his beats were terrible or anything, but I just wasn't a fan. His production didn't really grasp me. But Echoes on here, an amazing song. Lyrically, exactly what I want from Homeboy Sandman. He he paints pictures so vividly that you can't help but, if you're bored by his cadence and his flows, like if you just listen to what he's saying, that should draw you in because he's very vivid. He's very above the sur like above the surface level with his rap. So Echoes. I don't want to give too much away because it is a very lyrical song. I want you if you're gonna I want you guys to check this EP out. Go listen to that song. Listen to the whole thing. But Echoes is a standout definitely. Um, there wasn't really a bad song. Um, I really liked I Saw a World where he kind of talks about his environment and kind of the environment of other parts of New York and different in the society within those environments. Wade in the Water was another dope way that he showed that he is a very interesting MC. He does a little singing in there on the chorus. The beat is really eerie. Um, Very subtle, so I really enjoyed that song. My least favorite song was probably The Butcher. It wasn't a bad song at all. I really didn't care for the instrumental, but of course Homeboy did his thing. But yeah, the beat really didn't do much for me. But yeah, all in all, I really enjoyed this project. If you're a Homeboy Sandman fan, you will not be disappointed. Um, Everything you want from Homeboy, the charisma, the witty wordplay, the vividness in the rhymes, the interesting production, because he rhymes over beats that not many people would even think about rhyming over. That's all here. He he It was definitely I was pleasant listen after All That I Hold Dear, which I wasn't, like I said, a big fan of because I did like his Cool Herc project EP before that, Fertile Crescent, a lot. So from Fertile Crescent to All That I Hold Dear, I was really disappointed and I was a little nervous going into this, thinking that man maybe he fell off or something. But no, not the case at all. He's picked it right back up with White Sands. He brought everything that you would love from Homeboy Sandman is on this project. Um, Good track lengths. Everything's usually is over 330 or more. So yeah, go check that out if you're a big Homeboy Sandman fan. Like I said, everything you want, everything that he's known for delivering, it is in here. If you're a Paul White fan, the beats are as Paul White-ish as they get. I don't love the instrumentation. I love Echoes and I love Wait in the World or I Saw a World. Um, but it's Homeboy Sandman carries this project for me just because I personally am not a big Paul White fan. But Homeboy Sandman is definitely doing his thing, and I can't wait for his next full length through Stone's Throw. So yeah, Homeboy Sandman, Paul White, White Sands EP. Go check that out, and I'll be back soon. Peace.